Minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop and frisk. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Right to the air to open this one up. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Bobcats, 60, 19, Tiger, 19, Mustang, 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Foye Aluakin, he gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
All right, let's go. Silver.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
These are 24.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
On to punt for the Jaguars.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
41-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets back.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11. Rip, 23.
At the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down.
15 yards on the play. And the Jaguars first down.
Here we go.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on. Hey.
Williams in motion.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Lions first down. A gain of 27.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Stay right open.
35-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
Right, let's go.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back at his own 49.
Hey.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Third and 7.
Decent 24. Hey, I'm gun.
On the ground, here's Etienne. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on third. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10 yards to
60
go.
average.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and right side is a Okonkwo. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So it is fourth down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 41, here's second down and 5. Back to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham's at the 48-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Whoa! Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on the third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it with Etienne. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
For Jaguars, first down.
Hey, let's Let's go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Caught downfield by Hunter. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready? Go!
From the gun, a give to Etienne. And oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line.
Ready.
No gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, go. Take right open. Hey, danger.
Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that's ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Second down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Foye Olukun with the play. Here's 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
70 Rangers.
First down, Detroit.
Dragon 60.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. So, 11, again.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Second down, Lawrence. Oh, a huge mistake late in
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now, faking the give. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down, Lions.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Detroit Lions.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and
Past the
10.
60. Past the 60.
42-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 35, here's second and 3.
7 times. Move it like these. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. On target to Laporta. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's another Detroit Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. As complete, it is St. Brown.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Josh Hines Allen getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Incomplete.
3rd down and 9.
And 9 yards to go.
Go, go. Hey, son. Hey, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Hey, check that, check that.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Ready, set.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
That's quickly out to Williams. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Ready.
3rd down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Hey, run!
at the Lions.
Another run here with 2. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Brian Grant in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Hey, here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
31-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, and that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Cougar 19. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rat, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It is caught left side by St. Brown. He gets free. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 64
A
yards.
big one here in the 4th quarter. The gain is 64.
1st and goal.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
Gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Look incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Ready?
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Here's a 3rd and 10.
19 Wyatt. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 23-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Red on red. There we go.
On 2nd down, option going left. Finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go.
a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, Lion.
And up, it's two. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not